Addi, right from the start, you were cooking earlier with, I think, 12 points in like the first 5 minutes. Just kind of talk about what they were showing defensively and why you were able to be so successful right away.
I think they were switching between zone and player, and I think they were over-rotating, and that led to just easy buckets for me. I had guards on me a lot of times in the first few minutes of the game, so I was able to take advantage of that, and my teammates were doing a really good job at getting me the ball.
Teagan, you had a big role there in that run there at the end of the second quarter where you guys kind of pushed it open. What was going on there?
I think the team just really stepped it up and just played really well all together. I think we were grittier in that stretch, which led to those baskets. But yeah, I think overall the team just really stepped it up.
What was said to you guys at halftime?
That we were doing a good job, that we were just trying to limit their runs. They went on a run, not right before half, but kind of right before, and then we went on another run, and we're just trying to limit how much they score in their runs and maximize how much we score.
Addi?
Yeah, go ahead. Just how much do you feel in a rhythm at the early start of the season? Obviously, this is the biggest consistent stretch you've gotten in a while. Just how comfortable do you feel, getting these types of minutes and opportunities night in?
Yeah, I feel like it all starts in practice. I mean, we're playing against our gray squad guys, and they're mimicking what the other team is doing. So when we get to the actual game, we're ready for it. And I think it's really good that early in the season we're looking inside and getting our inside game going. Is if our 3-pointers aren't falling, we can fall back on that.
I'll jump in. Addi, how has Jan helped your development to get to this point? It was obviously a big game for her, so I'm curious what she did for you over these 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Jay, and then being under like good post players like Monica for 2 years, and Coach Jay, my main position coach, just doing your work early is probably the biggest takeaway that I get from her. Once I do my work before the ball even gets to me, then it's like an easy shot. If they're fronting, then the guards pass me a good pass, and I'm working them up the floor, and then it's just really easy from there. So doing your work early and just never letting the defense rest, like always putting pressure on them and getting those easy shots.
What was the atmosphere like today?
It was crazy. It was really fun to play in, being like right next to the student section, and they were heckling us, but those are the games that you look forward to the most because it's just like really fun and very charged environment.
Yeah, I was gonna kind of ask that as well. You guys obviously got to play Virginia Tech on a neutral site. This was kind of the first road test for a team that a lot of players in new roles this year. How do you guys feel like you handled this road atmosphere?
Yeah, I think we handled it really well. Obviously, they went on their runs, but like I said earlier, we really limited it, and I don't think we let the crowd or the refs or anything outside of our team really get to us.
For both of you, I think it was a slower start in the first quarter, but you guys really came back. Teagan, you put up those 2 threes to finish off the half, and then Addi, you had a double-double. You had 27 points all game. Why don't you just kind of walk me through what you think you did differently as the game kind of progressed to get this win?
I think we got more people involved. I think right away it was obviously working going inside to me and Hannah, and then once they kind of started packing in the paint, we were able to dish it out for some easy threes and got our guards off the cuts, and I think getting everyone involved, I think 5, 6 of us had double figures, so I mean that really speaks to how much we're all looking to set each other up for the next pass.
I think we also picked up our defense. They didn't score very many in the second, so I think that helped us get bigger runs.
For both
With
of
so
you.
many newcomers and sorry, go ahead, Chad.
No, go ahead.
With so many newcomers and players in bigger roles, do you feel like you guys are clicking at this point more in the season than you expected?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I think we've been working since June, so it's been a while, and I think we've had a lot of time to get to know each other and played a lot of games, played some exhibition games and 3-4 games now, so I think we're really clicking, and it's really fun to see all the freshmen step up. They don't play like freshmen at all. They play really confidently, and they're just all so good and fit into this system really well.
Yeah, I
Addi,
think we
how
all
much of your
compliment each other. No, it's okay. It's
No,
okay.
you
We play really well together, and I think it starts off the court. I think we're all really good friends, so it translates well.
Addi, how much of this has been mental, just maturity, just the transformation in your confidence. Have you grown a lot?
Yes.
Confidence-wise since
Yeah.
last year?
Yeah, I have grown tremendously, I feel like, in my confidence, just getting the reps in practice and now in the games. And I mean, obviously at the end of the season, both my junior and sophomore year, getting reps against the really good teams in the Final Four and Elite Eight, Sweet 16, like that. But now getting a bunch of minutes and just kind of getting into a rhythm early in the season has been really good for my confidence so far.
Last one here, Chad.
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna ask you both. I mean, Caitlin Clark was behind your bench. I don't know if that meant anything to you guys. Noticed her. You as a freshman, you probably didn't mean anything to you.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I actually didn't see her. I saw Coach Bluter, but I didn't even know Caitlin was there, so that was a good surprise after the game to see her.
All right, thank you guys.